Good morning, children. In the last class, we had learnt about the which theorem we have learnt about? The remainder theorem. Today, we will be applying the remainder theorem to find out the remainder of the division of the polynomials. We have taken some examples. Today, we will be solving the exercise. We will be solving today exercise 2.3. So here we have to find the remainder when x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is divided by first x plus 1, then x minus half, then x plus pi, then finally 5 plus 2x. How we will apply this remainder theorem? Now, the polynomial given to us is x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. So we will be taking the given polynomial as px. So here px is equals to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. What is this x plus 1? This is the divisor polynomial. Divisor polynomial we can write as gx, and we know from this polynomial, from the divisor polynomial, we will be finding out the value of x. That is called the zero of the polynomial. We will be finding out the zero of the polynomial from this divisor polynomial. How do we find out? The previous exercise, do you remember? We had just solved this equation to find the value of x. So, your x plus 1 will be 0. So, x value is minus 1. And this x value of minus 1, we will be replacing for the polynomial. So, here we have replaced the value of x for the polynomial. So, p of minus 1 will be minus 1 whole cube plus 3 into minus 1 square plus 3 into minus 1 plus 1, which is equals to, what is the value of minus 1 cube? Minus 1 cube is minus 1. Minus 1 square is 1. So 3 into 1 is 3. Then 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. Then plus 1. So you can see minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 minus 4 is equals to 0. So what is this 0? This 0 is the remainder of the polynomial when x plus 1 is the divisor. We are getting the remainder, that is Rx is equals to 0. Now the second part, x minus 1 is the divisor polynomial. So we will be finding out the value of x from this divisor polynomial. So now x minus half is equals to 0. So x is equals to half. So this value of x will be substituting for the polynomial. So p of half is equals to half cube plus 3 into half square plus 3 into half plus 1, which is equals to 1 upon 8 plus 3 into 1 upon 4 plus 3 upon 2 plus 1. Now you can see, simplifying further, we have 1 upon 8 plus 3 upon 4 plus 3 upon 2 plus 1. So now 4 fractions are there. How do we simplify this fraction? We will be finding out the LCM of the denominator. So at denominator, the LCM of the denominators is 8. So now 8 when divided by 8, we are getting 1. So 1 multiplied with 1 is 1. Now here 4 into 2 is 8. So 3 into 2 will be 6. 8 divided by 2 is 4, or 2 into 4 is 8. So 3 into 4 is 12. And here 1. 1 means 1 upon 1. So 8 multiplied with 1 is 8. So numerator we are getting 1 plus 6 plus 12 plus 8 is 27 divided by 8. So what is this 27 divided by 8? This is the remainder for the polynomial when we have x minus 1 as the divisor, or this polynomial is divided by x minus 1. Now third part you can try out. Fourth part also you have to work out. For this fourth part you can see x plus pi. Pi value you can keep as pi. You need not simplify further. Now fifth part I have solved here. 5 plus 2x will be 0 because this 5 plus 2x is the divisor polynomial. So 5 plus 2x becomes 0. So 2x is equals to minus 5. X is equals to minus 5 upon 2. So substituting the value of x in the polynomial, we are getting p of minus 5 upon 2. P of minus 5 upon 2 will be minus 5 upon 2 whole cube plus 3 into minus 5 upon 2 square plus 3 into minus 5 upon 2 plus 1. So here when we find out the cube of a fraction, it is the cube of the numerator as well as the cube of the denominator. So this 5 upon 2 whole cube minus 5 upon 2 whole cube becomes minus 125 upon 8 plus 3 into 25 upon 4. Minus 5 square is 25 upon 4. Then plus here positive multiplied with negative becomes negative. So 3 into 5 upon 2 plus 1. Finally we are getting minus 125 upon 8 plus 75 upon 4 minus 15 upon 2 plus 1. And in this you can see 4 fractions. We have to simplify. Some are in addition form and some are in subtraction form. We have to find out the LCM of the denominators, and LCM of the denominators 8, 4, 2 and 1 is 8. So here for the first fraction we are getting minus 125 plus 150. Why it is plus 150? 4 into 2 is 8. So 75 into 2 is 150. Then we have 2 multiplied with 4 is 8. So 15 multiplied with 4 will be 60. Then finally 8 divided by 1 is 8. So 8 into 1 is 8. So we are getting now simplifying further. We have minus 25 minus 60, that is minus 185. 150 plus 8 is 158. So 158 minus 185 divided by 8. You can see here the negative integer is the bigger number here. Bigger integer is negative. So we have to subtract 185 minus 158, that is 27. And since minus 185 has minus sign, negative sign, we have the value of this fraction is minus 27 upon 8. So this is the remainder for the fifth part. Now we will be solving question 2. In question 2 we have to find the remainder when x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a is divided by x minus a. So here what is this x minus a? X minus a is the divisor, and the given polynomial, this polynomial is the dividend. So when you remember, try to remember this remainder theorem. Whenever we divide a polynomial by another polynomial, the dividend polynomial's degree should be greater than, either equals to or greater than the divisor polynomial. So here the dividend polynomial is px. We have taken this dividend polynomial as px, which is equals to x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a, and divisor polynomial I have taken here is gx, that is x minus a. So how do we have to find out the value of x? So value of x will find out from gx, that is from divisor polynomial, just to find out the 0 of the polynomial. So gx has to be 0. So x minus a is equals to 0. So x is equals to a. Now P of A is equals to A cube minus A into A square plus 6 into A minus A, which becomes A cube minus A cube plus 6A minus A. A cube minus A cube becomes 0, or we can cancel them, plus minus same value cancel, so plus 6A minus A is equals to 5A. So what is the remainder for this? After dividing Px by Gx, we are getting the remainder Rx is equals to 5A. Now question 3 is little different. When we are dividing, all the questions we had solved now, we are finding out the remainder. Sometimes in some questions we are finding out the remainder as 0, and some questions we are getting the remainder which is not equals to 0. Do you remember when, by taking a small example, suppose I take one example, that is when we say any number is a factor of another number. When do we say, suppose I have 12 divided by 3. Suppose you can see in your lower classes, just try to remember 12 divided by 3. How much do you get? You get 4. In this case, what is the remainder? Remainder is equals to 0. So in this case, we say 3 is a factor of 12 as well as 4 also is a factor of 12. We can say 3 and 4 both are the factors of 12. Now we will be applying the same thing and we will be checking this. The next question is, you have to check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of 3x cube plus 7x or not. We have to check. Now two polynomials are there. So which polynomial will be the dividend polynomial? Obviously the polynomial with the higher degree or equal degree as the previous. Here you can say degree of x is 3. It is a cubic polynomial. So this polynomial is our Px, that is 3x cube plus 7x. Now this polynomial is a linear polynomial. As you can see, x has degree 1. So 7 plus 3x is our divisor polynomial, that is Gx. And we will be finding out the value of x from the divisor polynomial, and it is just the 7 plus 3x will be 0. So your 3x is equals to minus 7, x is equals to minus 7 upon 3. And this value of x will be substituting for the polynomial, dividend polynomial. So P of minus 7 upon 3 is equals to 3 into minus 7 upon 3 whole cube plus 7 into minus 7 upon 3. Minus 7 upon 3 whole cube is how much? That is minus 343 upon 27. So 3 multiplied by minus 343 upon 27 minus 49 upon 3. Now 3 and 27 we can reduce. We are getting 1 here and 9 here. So finally we are getting the fraction here minus 343 upon 9 minus 49 upon 3. Now what is the LCM of 9 and 3? That is 9. So 9 divided by 9, or 9 divided by 9 is 1. So 1 multiplied with 343 is minus 343. So here 3 into 3 is 9. So 49 into 3 will be 147. So minus 343 minus 147 upon 9. And we are getting now minus 490 upon 9. So what is this minus 490 upon 9? That is the remainder for after division. We are getting the remainder as minus 490 upon 9. Is it 0? This is not 0, which is not equals to 0. So will 7 upon 3x a factor of this polynomial? No. 7 plus 3x is not a factor of 3x cube plus 7x, as P of minus 7 upon 3 is not equals to 0.